What it do? Welcome back to the J Reed podcast. Back with some new information, back with another banger. So let's hop into it, man. The death of 18 Veno. Hey, before we get into the rest of this video, like, comment, subscribe, press that like button up, press that red subscribe button and that bell, so we can get these updates and y'all can watch these videos. Let's go at the end of 2022, at the end of the year, January 1st, is to have 1K subscribers. Help the kid get to 1K subscribers, y'all. I need all y'all to help me, man. And also, you know what I'm saying, email me or hit me up on social media for questions or videos y'all would like to see me do. So let's get to it. 18 Veno died over a year ago. He was shot and killed in Rock Hill, South Carolina. He was an upcoming rapper. He was doing songs with PG Raw, Black Zach. You know, he had his own, I think he was on an emerging star out of the Carolinas, South Carolina. And everybody who from South Carolina knows it's very hard as an artist to make it out of here because there's no labels down here, there's no A&Rs, there's nobody down here, so it's extremely hard to make it. And he was on the rise. He signed with Jetson Made It, the Boys Meet Space. He was getting beats from Jetson. Black Zach was showing love. He was definitely on the rise as a coming, man. He kind of was in that realm of Gucci, Yo Gotti, that Dolph, the trap realm. Just gone too soon, man. Like the Speaker Knockers, another one who was gone just too soon, man. Just died way before their time. The young kid, I think it was like what, 20, 21 maybe. Let's see how old he was, you know. I believe he was like 18 probably. I think he was like 20, 21 maybe. You know, Cops and Robbers with him and PG Raw, one of my favorite joints right there. And Slugs. Man, he was like 20 years old, 19, man, when he died. He didn't even make it to his 20s. Born in Winsboro, South Carolina. Not too far from Columbia, South Carolina. That's up there in the Midlands area. Died in Rock Hill. Tragic death. It was a botched robbery. He was selling weed to fund his rap career. Matter of fact, you know, the good going on. You know, a lot of guys, studio time, equipment, all that to shoot videos, that stuff is equipment. Unless you ain't got no major label or nobody really pushing your music or no cosign, you know, it's hard to get it out there. So he was selling weed. I don't agree with him doing it, but he was just trying to make a living. He was trying to eat. So he was selling weed. And this is the problem with a lot of people, man, a lot of brothers, man. The legal way is not the, I know it's fast money and scamming, selling drugs, selling dope, but it's not the best way. It's not the most effective way. And if you're not careful, you can end up just like him, dying before your time, man. I would love to see what he would have done if he would have kept going with this momentum, the heights he could have reached, the masses he could have reached. Definitely had a unique voice, unique sound. I think he was probably better than some most mainstream rappers in my humble opinion. But he's from Carolina, that's why I felt like, you know, he didn't get the recognition or the coverage he deserved. Man, if you're trying to fund your rap career, man, do it the legal way, man. Work 2 jobs, you know, work 3 jobs if you got to. But selling dope, selling drugs, that ain't gonna get you nowhere, fam. You in the dead or in the jail, you know what I'm saying? Or wishing you was, man. Or somebody around you up in prison, man. It's just so many ways to get money legally. I know a lot of young rappers or whatever, they want to live within their rhymes. So many people want to live within their rhymes and be real. But being real, man, ain't what's real. That pride is a motherfucker, man. I was just listening to a song by Kodak called Pride, man. And it is funny that, you know, he said something like, it don't make no sense, but I'm going to still do it because it's pride in me. Look, I got these street codes, these ethics. But, man, we got to throw that shit out, man. Because too many young brothers dying because of this shit. They in prison behind bars, man. Or they in the hospital because of this shit. This pride shit got to stop, man. Got to stop. So let's get back to it, you know, to the subject at hand. Paul Hart, his real name is Paul Hart. By the way, yeah, Paul Hart is his real government name. Coming up out the Carolinas. And this botched robbery right here. They made 2 people arrested. They They got him in custody. They did find these bastards. I figured they was gonna find these uncivilized mutts because we got to get these sick son of a bitches out of here, man. Who out here committing crimes, just probably posting the nefarious activities, these criminal activities on the internet. We got to get these uncivilized bastards out of here. We got to get these motherfuckers out of here, guys. We got to get these sons of bitches out of here, man. They need to be in fucking cages, bro, or under the fucking prison, man. You need to put these motherfuckers in the goddamn, in the nut house. These motherfuckers, man. They shouldn't be amongst these humans. The shit they're doing, killing people, and they're killing people like they got a license is inhumane to me. 20-year-old Kylie Robinson, the 20-year-old Khalil Robinson of Winsboro was taken into custody by York County authorities on February 4th and charged with voluntary manslaughter. They also arrested 22-year-old Christopher Lamont McLeod on drug-related charges linked to the case. After weeks of investigation, they believe those are the people of the necessary death of Paul Hart, which is 18 Veno. Police responded to the 400 block by our street January 23rd and discovered two teenagers, ages of 17 and 18, suffering from gunshot wounds, but they were rushed succumbed. They succumbed. So 2 more people got shot that night. Just sad, man. He was on Rap Caviar. He was big on Spotify getting streamed. Oh, man. One of his last posts, he said, young nigga from the borough came from sleeping on the couch, living in hotels and shit. He wrote, I was made for this shit. Robinson was denied. One of the guys was denied bond. Oh yeah, one of the incidents, because one of the co-defendants was shot later that week or whatever, and he linked him to it. So McCullough's lawyer, Manifa Absert, of course, counted allegations and claimed the co-defendant threatened to kill McCullough during the drug deal. After addicts Veno and the co-defendant were armed with guns, came down who was going to rob. So they basically, these 2 uncivilized sons of bitches, Christopher McCullough and Christopher McCullough and his co-defendant goddamn came and shot this in Lamont. It's Christopher Lamont. The 23-year-old Christopher Lamont McCullough, I think I pronounced it, accused of pulling the trigger. So there's 2 guys basically planning to rob him. He was trying to sell him some weed and they planned to rob him. It was a botched robbery. It was a botched robbery that was unsuccessful. It took somebody's life. Somebody lost a parent. Somebody, lost a son. Sister lost a brother. Father lost a son right now, man. Steal some weed. Me personally, I believe it was all pure hatred, man. These guys are getting in front of some weed and now they want to take a rapper's life. These guys are famous because of the death of Veno. It's sad, man. What they're saying is you ain't nobody till somebody kills you. It's a true saying, man. 18 Veno got more popular after he got shot. Dead rappers get the best promotion, unfortunately. Now everybody who was hating on him gonna show him love. Fake. It's like when the rappers die, they get fake love too because the people who was secretly hating on them now I'm going to act like they show them love, but they're only going to do that for about a week or 2 and then they're going to forget about you. See, this is that internet shit. Like, I don't understand why you want to hate and kill somebody, man. It's plenty. It's 24 hours in a day. You got 7 days a week. You got the same amount of time like the next man. You need to utilize your time better instead of killing one motherfucker and trying to take this man's future away because you can't do shit with your sorry ass life. I hope the motherfuckers rot in prison and rot in hell too, them dirty bastards, man. Just lost them, man. Can't get them back. You can't undo this right here. This is just ridiculous. This everywhere in the car that was breaking the law. Oh man. So that person who shot him wasn't even charged that week. And who's doing it. Basically, they came to rob and kill him. They came to take his life and his ice. I don't get it though, man. They killed the man. It's so funny to me because after it's like, where would you gonna go afterwards? You know, where you gonna hide it? Like, you know, where you gonna hide it? Everywhere got cameras everywhere. People who kill somebody can't hold water. You got 2 people with you. So it's a possibility that he gonna snitch on you and tell on you. You know, where you gonna go with this information? Everybody know where y'all at. It's South Carolina. South Carolina, if y'all don't know, is a very small state. Word gets around. People get on social media. They gotta brag. They gotta post what they did, post what they do. You know people gonna tell they was at a party. It's gonna get out. Like, I don't get it though. And then you rob them for some weed. Like, you got a murder on your hands. So you ain't thought about you could be facing 35 to life for this shit. Your family is gone. His family. Nobody wins in this shit. Veno's dead. Their lives is dead. They have no life and no family after this shit. It's just bad on both sides. Nobody wins right now. This is just tragic. Only thing the family can get is get justice, but it still can't bring him back. They can get somewhat relief or somewhat be at ease or peace about it because the bastards who did it are going to be in prison for a very long time or possibly get life. But hell, their families, now they're taken away from their families. They got to suffer because of this shit. And their parents got to wake up dealing with the fact that my son or my other one committed a crime or killed someone and for robbery. They got to live with that. So in this situation, nobody really wins. It's just evil and such horrifying on all parts right here, on both ends of the spectrum. It's just a no-win case right here. It's like a catch-22 with this situation. And then besides the weed money you was gonna get, that wasn't enough. That's not even enough for commissary or to get a lawyer. They probably got a public defender or their parents probably mortgaged something for these guys to get a lawyer. For one of these guys to get that lawyer. So it's just terrible on both ends. You threw your life away. Everything you were is gone. Your life is gonna be behind a fence. Why would somebody want to go to prison? Like, your life, somebody tell you when to go to sleep, they tell you when to eat, tell you when to shower, they tell you what you're going to eat. You're on lockdown. You're strictly supervised in a maximum security prison, talking through your family on the phone for 15 minutes or through a thick plastic glass, thick glass. You know what I'm saying? Is that how they want to live their life now? Like, that's gangster, that's cool. Man, don't let this rap music fool y'all, man. Death, shit like this, crime never pays, man. It only pays the white man. You're getting the white man rich when you go to prison, guys. So that's all you're paying is the government pockets. Getting funding when you go to prison. Man, this shit is all fucked up on so many ways, man. It just hurts my heart seeing this. So McCullen. So Christopher McCullen. So he telling on his partner, Absol, his other co-defendant, Christopher McCullough, is telling on Absol that Absol staff that, you know, the bullet he did, they hit him. So now they telling on each other, goddamn it. So you know how that goes, you know, he did it, no, I ain't did it, he did it. So they gonna rat each other out, you know, of course, but so he shot the motherfucker in the head, so they intend to kill him. This trial been going on for nearly a year. So they did got Khalil Robinson and Christopher McCullough. The voluntary manslaughter. They getting them for manslaughter. Charged with voluntary manslaughter. Also arrested because on drug dealer linked to the case at the time. The weeks of diligence, these are the people responsible. So, I mean, they got him for voluntary manslaughter, so he still might have some time. Just because they're young, that's why, and they were selling drugs. But I believe they were white. If that was a white person or a white rapper or a white kid, they wouldn't have got that much time. They probably got down to manslaughter, voluntary manslaughter, because he's black. And rappers and police don't really care about rappers. The hip hop police don't care about artists or whatever, upcoming artists or whatever. So The government hates rap, so that's why they got volunteers. But for anything less than nothing, they're still going to do a long time in prison for this, and they got to live with this the rest of their lives. Their lives are over. They can't work no regular job. They're fucked up because of this. You know, they destroy somebody's lives, and they got to live with that in their psyche and in their spirit. These sick bastards. So, hey man, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hey man, y'all fuck with 18 Veno music. Press that bell to get these update videos. I'm out.